Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing paid review 22QB62, and this is for Balaz, and he says to me, Breitling Navitimer review. Breitling Navitimer review. So he sent me a little bit of money. I suppose he wants me to talk about the Breitling Navitimer itself. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing the Rolex Sky Dweller. Rolex Sky Dweller. Okay, so firstly, let's talk about Breitlings. What do I think of Breitlings? And I got to be totally honest with you. Breitling is a brand I actually like. I like it a hell of a lot. So what I've done is I've just pulled out of my library the latest. Well, this isn't the latest, but this is the most up-to-date catalog I got from Breitling 2018, 2019. And it's the Breitling catalog. So what do I think of the brand? I gotta tell you, I actually quite like the brand. I think bang per buck, I think Breitling is pretty decent stuff. It's pretty decent stuff. And the thing about Breitling is it's got a strong aeronautical slant. And I like it. I like Breitling. Breitling's always been blingy pilot's watches, but they've got quite a lot of models. So let's have a talk about what do I think of Breitling. So for starters, I am a huge fan of the brand. I think the brand itself there, how does it slot in? The thing about Breitling is, okay, with Rolex, you go to Rolex, you got to play the Rolex games, Rolex games, you've got to play the games. And I'm not a big fan of the Rolex games, okay? The games shit me off. Don't like the games. And with Breitling, it's a brand that you can get pretty good bang per buck. There's a number of Breitlings they're not just a brand that has no substance. They have a fantastic history. They have a very unique watch in the Navitimer, and I think the Breitling Navitimer is one of the most iconic sports watches in the last 100 years. That's right, it's a significant watch. Breitling itself they've got a couple things I would say. With Breitling itself, the big thing with Breitling is you're going to go for either in-house or you're going to go for a watch which uses a non-in-house movement. They use a lot of Baoju 7750 chronograph movements. And the big thing is there with the reference numbers, with the model numbers of Breitling itself there, they start with either A or AB. AB means it's in-house. A means it's using a generic movement. Now, with Navitimers themselves there, they've done some weird shit. For example, they've launched a new line, the Navitimer 8. It doesn't look like a Navitimer. See, to me, Navitimers themselves were all about the chronograph. That's what they are. They are chronographs. So when you mention Navitimers themselves there, I would tend to say I'd stick with the traditional type Navitimers. That's what I love. the Navitimer. And if you go into the book, I mean, Breitling's got just such a cool aeronautical slant, but it's you're going to be looking at the Navitimer 1, Navitimer 1 collection. So these here, I would say if I was looking for a Navitimer, I'd be buying the most classic, the most iconic. Look at that. That's classic Navitimer. Look at that. The black, the white eyes. Man, that is really what the Navitimer means to me. I gotta say, I also love it with the blue dials, and I actually do love it on the bracelet. I gotta tell you. I'm not really a big fan of the gold Navitimers. I think a sports watch is better in steel. The Navitimer's got like a calculator. That's correct, guys. You can actually use the Navitimer as a calculator to multiply numbers, divide by numbers, and to calculate speed. Very interesting indeed. But we digress. I personally think the Navitimer itself is a great watch. Then they've gone into many side issues. You've got the Navitimer 1 GMT, which has a G. Personally, I'd be sticking to the classic Navitimer. That's what I would be doing. I'd be getting it, personally, I'd be getting it on a bracelet. I think they look absolutely amazing. That's what I think. They look absolutely amazing. Now, Navitimers themselves there, they've gone into these they've got the Navitimer 8. They've really broadened the range. I think what's happened is they've realized the Navitimer is kind of like in Tudor, the Black Bay series. It's liquid gold. So they've kind of gone very heavy into expanding that range. The other line I love is the Heritage, the Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2. I think these are absolutely gorgeous. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. And I've got to tell you, I think the quality of them is pretty damn good. I got to tell you, the way they do their catalogs, amazing. If you've ever get a chance to go to a Breitling showroom, they're funky as sin. It's like the ultimate man cave. So I got to be totally honest with you. How do I feel about Breitling? I love the brand. I do love the brand. I would probably, I think for many people there, you've got to, Breitling had huge, the thing is this, let me say this to you, okay? Say you're looking for a great watch. And let's be totally honest with you. You go to the bloody Rolex, the Rolex AD, unless you know how the game works and you know how to suck ass, you're not going to get nothing. With Breitling, yes, the watches in the secondary market, they don't climb like Rolex. Okay, I know. But they're a great watch. They are really a great watch. And that's what I love. I think, honestly, if you wanted to be a one and done man, you want to you're a 30-year-old bloke and you want a nice watch. Rolex is bullshit. You got to play these stupid games. I think a Breitling Navitimer, pretty cool way to go. I don't have a problem with going for a Breitling Navitimer. I think that's a pretty cool way to go. So my answer is Navitimer. What do I think? Even, the Navitimer I've owned a few Breitlings. I had a Breitling old Navitimer 2. called the old Navitimer because it had the date at the 3. The eyes were 6, 9, and 12. And it used the Valjoux 7750 movement. I actually really loved it. I got to tell you, it was a gloss, very high polished steel. It was blingy as shit. It was blingy. And I remember playing with straps with it. It was actually pretty damn fun. And I got to tell you, I had a problem. I bought it pre-owned, okay? I bought it secondhand. And I had it for a while. I wore it quite a lot because I really did like it. And then the safety catch, I had a safety catch. It actually, one of the pins came out, which that broke. And I remember I sent it to Breitling. You know what? They did it for free. They did it for free. Free. It was pretty amazing. And I thought that was pretty good service from Breitling. So I got to be totally honest with you. If I was a 30-something man and I wanted a statement watch, Rolex, well, I mean, a Rolex, of course, everyone wants a Rolex, but they're a bit stuffy, they're a bit staid, and you've got to play the bullshit AD games. I think a Navitimer, what do I think? I think that's a fantastic watch to get. Personally, my advice would be, if I was buying a Navitimer, don't go two-tone, don't go gold, go steel. I would go black or blue dial, and I'd go for the traditional Navitimer, the B01 with the in-house movement. That is winner chicken dinner. And that's a watch that you buy that, okay, so say you buy it retail, okay, the problem is it's hard to get discounts now because the whole supply chain issue, these watch brands are acting like jerks. But the thing is, I don't think you're gonna always try and get a discount. I always like to get a discount, but you could do a lot worse than a Navitimer, that's for sure. You could do a hell of a lot worse than a Navitimer. And I think it's the most important thing about the Navitimer is it's an iconic sports watch, fantastic pilot watch. They got the best catalogs. I actually like Breitling as a brand. I think they're super cool. I mean, I don't know if I could be fiked mucking around with Rolex. Rolex gives you the shits, whereas Breitling, cool catalog, cool showrooms. I'd want a discount. I find it because I'm in the industry and I know the reality. I'd want a fucking discount. I would want a discount. Yes, I do. But even if you paid retail and you kept that watch, it's not the end of the world. So Breitling Navitimer, absolutely fantastic watch. Absolutely fantastic. I'm ArchieLuxury. This is a paid review for Balaz. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some comments. And remember, guys, paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube. Without paid reviews, I can't survive. Send the paid reviews in, guys. Send them in. I desperately need paid reviews. That's what keeps me on YouTube. It's not Google Ads, it's paid reviews. You can also look down below in the description for how to organize a paid review. You can also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me full-time on YouTube. Okay, guys, that's Breitling. What do I think of Breitling? I love the brand. I do. I really do love the brand. I'm your Pontiff, and I will see you in the next one. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about DavidSW. DavidSW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at DavidSW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer, hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to DavidSW. I would highly recommend DavidSW, DavidSW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to DavidSW, DavidSW, DavidSW. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm very proud to introduce a new sponsor of the ArchieLuxury and the Pluta channels. Who am I talking about? WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. Check them out, guys. Jump online, check out WhatShopping.com. These guys here have been in business since 2017. Worldwide shipping and distribution. Over 10,000 wristwatches in inventory. Stock in hand, and 90 plus different brands, new and pre-owned. Now, the good thing about WhatShopping.com, trusted by over 4,000 reviews on Chrono24 and Trustpilot. Your one-stop shop to buy any watch your heart desires. Please, guys, check out WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. I'm ArchieLuxury, and check out WhatShopping.com. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.